All right, Broncos. All right, it's your turn to get a free win, probably. But you know, we kind of need this one because um, we have your pick. So you losing this game would be really nice of you. Reuniting with Jeffrey Simmons. Now think about it, if this was real, Broncos fans would be killing the front office because you traded your first round pick for a guy who's 29 years old or 28 years old now, and you're not even a good team. She spent a next year first, which looks like it's going to be in the top 10, for a player that's not even making your team better. There he is. But yeah, we're going to go through this team to start off the episode. This team doesn't look bad. Bo Nix hasn't progressed at an insane rate, but 83 overall, 26 is definitely better than what we have in our backfield. He's a decent quarterback. At running back, they still have Javonte Williams, but they added Tyler Algier, so it's a pretty slow running back room. At receiver, Cortland Sutton's now 30, and he's not really too great. An 82 overall at 30 years old, he's probably never going to be that guy anymore. Troy Franklin seems like he's going to be the guy of the future, and they've got some speed with Miko Hardman. Mark Andrews is how they decided to fix the tight end room for a year or so. Really good player. They drafted Montrell Averill a year ago, superstar dev. Joe Bitonio's still in the league. Connor McGovern's their center. Quinn Marinez. I'm not even going to try. All right. And Taylor Morton at right tackle. Zach Allen's still there at left end. Travis Jones at right end. And then they, of course, this defensive line would be so bad about Jeffrey Simmons. But yeah, he's there at defensive tackle. Outside linebacker, Zizo Julari. Middle linebacker, Cody Barton and Dalton Tatum, another pretty good player who's in their sophomore season. And Andrew Van Ginkel, who's still fighting. And we got Pat Surtain, which is not a player you want to throw it to. And they got Riley Moss and Michael Carter, both decent second and third string players. And then Brandon Jones and Marquise Bell at safety. Of course, no first this year. Or no seventh. But they do have an extra fifth. But, yeah, just looking at it in general, it's not terrible. Kind of top heavy because after you get to the 90s, you drop to 85, and then there's just a few 80s. Like, I mean, it's a decent team. It's better than ours. I'm not trying to say anything to the contrary, but like, for a player that you traded your first round pick for, you'd kind of expect this team to be a little bit more polished. But of course, that's not really our problem right now. We just need to get this win and move on. The team is telling us to make some deals. I'm not sure if that's exactly what I want to do yet. I mean, we could get 2 lucky wins and then boom, we're 3-2. Or I don't think winning this week would be lucky. Next week would. I think Okonkwo's getting even closer to being traded though, because he's just like he's not getting open. He has 9 catches in the last season and a quarter. Like, that's just not it. Still got a few years left, so it wouldn't be a bad option for any team. You could see him traded at the deadline. Skoronski could be traded, but I like him as a backup. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but Skoronski, we'll put him on the block. We'll see what we can get for Skoronski. So I'll make sure I note that down, that he's now on the trade block. And, I mean, Pollard's unlikely to be traded. I want Pollard to finish out his last season as a Titan. I don't think anyone else on this offense could be traded. Defensively, Hooker has a shot and Sweat has a shot. Hooker, because if we're not going to be good for... I don't even know if he'd be great in Season 4. We're going to have to see, but he's getting a little bit older. Could be looking for a safety replacement soon. But, and then T'Vondre Sweat, because he's been a pretty big bust so far. But we are going to be checking season stats today. Okay. It's going to be quick. We don't have much good to look at. Will Levis, under 50% completion. He's completed under 50% of his passes so far, which compared to last year just isn't great. 5 touchdowns, 7 picks. He's taken more than 3 sacks. I don't really know why it says that. I think for some reason it's only counting the sacks where someone allowed it, even though he's been sacked more than 3 times. Just not good stats. His offensive line hasn't helped much, but still, we've seen some pretty bad football from Will Levis. Tyjae Spears is our leading rusher because Pollard hasn't been on the field. He's doing all right, but not great either. He's going to be out for a few more weeks. So it's going to be Pollard and whoever else we have in the back. We have 2 total rushing touchdowns. Burks is our leading receiver because Russell hasn't been on the field. He has 2 touchdowns, 161 yards, and he's actually our triple crown right now. Ty is our leader for touchdowns and our only leader for receptions and yards. And we've got Calvin Austin, who has decent stats. 4 receivers over 100 yards to this point. And, of course, we have our 3 sacks allowed. Baker leading us in tackles by far once again with 41. He's a little bit low in both tackles for loss and sacks, as Landry is our by far sack leader and by far tackle for loss leader. Ever Case, the only guy who has... there's him and Sweat, the only people who have double-digit sacks. I mean, more than 1 sack besides Harold Landry. 2 picks in the entire season are both by Snead, and just a decent amount of deflection so far. I won't complain. A forced home for Edwards. We haven't kicked many field goals. We've hit all of them to this point. But yeah, just not a good season so far. You can see how we've fallen off a bit as a team. But we will be attempting to re-sign a few of these players. And then Pollard wants over 3 years. That's just absurd, man. He's your 29-year-old running back. Let's start trying to get Jedrick Wills back on the team. I mean, this is a pretty decent contract for him. Do we just see if this works out? I mean, maybe we'll lower the bonus a little bit. And he's fine with that. Jedrick Wills returns. At least that's something we got. Man, like that's such a high bonus, dude. For the guy that I don't really want. Devontae Wyatt wants to return too. I mean, of course Landry does, but that's different because he's 30. I could resign Wyatt for a year for about $10 million. And he's fine with that as well. So Wyatt and... what was the other guy? I already forgot. And, not Tevin Jenkins. He's literally right there. It was... Devontae Wyatt and Jedrick Wills both returning. Alright. Where is Tyjae Spears? Did I actually bring him? Oh, I did bring him back already. Okay, so we can try Marvin Mims. He's a good value player. But also, like, he hasn't done much for us so far. I know we've put him into that Quincy Russell row where he shouldn't be, but we have like 4 guys with more yards than him right now. He's our second string receiver. But we're on to a press conference, which I'm sure won't be very positive. We're 1-2-1. But this is a pretty big... this is like the most must-win week so far, considering how good our team is right now. We just need the Broncos to lose a game and go down to 1-4. Good to see you, Coach. We're 5 weeks in. Well, kind of. We're not really 5 weeks in. Like, we're entering the 5th week. You feel like you have a good, solid idea of how your team is? Not yet, because we've been dealing with injuries, man. So you have no idea how good your team is? I mean, I have an idea. Okay. Dude, I'm cooked either way. Do I like... Oh, God. We can win 10 games or more. This is... Okay. I can't... It's like, dude, you're putting me in a hole. No matter what, I fail. I'm going to fail to get 10 wins. And I'm going to look like an idiot if I say I have no idea how good this team is. Alright? So, what do you want from me? I'm assuming... I mean, I don't know which weeks are the weeks that, like, player scouting increase. I'm not really sure. I don't feel like searching it up, so... Anyway, we gotta head into weekly strategy now. Bo Nix, of course. We need to get 100% right now. Don't really care about XP if we're tired and might get hurt. Why do we run into... Anyway, let's run outside today. So I did Latham and Mims. So today we do Mims and Bushrod. Well, let's try to get some passing touchdowns here. You know, let's get 200 rushing yards on Pollard's return. Let's allow 20 points or less. Let's get 350 offensive yards. We're going aggressive today. And let's get 15 first downs. Alright, Mims. Let's actually try to do a red zone attack for you. Look at that separation by Mims. Nice catch. Yes, sir, Mims. Alright. 3 reps left. How much do we need for 100? I mean, for gold? Okay, is it 10,000? Yeah, I might have to go for, one of the higher ones here. And we got it. That's enough. Let's go. Gold for Mims. Like, I've never been interested in doing 6 drills every week. It always sounded pretty much just, not impossible, just unreasonable. Even when I did up at even when I only had it at 3, I was like, I'm just going to do 2. You don't get extra points for actually beating these guys. You only get it if you touch the multiplier, which is an interesting way to have it go. And, okay. Why would my own move, like, canonically push me out? Why would Bushrod be like, oh yeah, I want to do this move, even though me winning it would involve me getting pushed out and losing the drill? Just please, man. I already know I'm not getting a gold. I'm just going to fight for silver. Dude, don't lose your reps. Okay, I guess I'm going past him. Oh, stripped the ball too. All right, that should have been 2 golds, but I guess I'll take a gold and a silver. Remember, Bushrod is starting until Sweat returns, which I think is the game after the next Texans game. I mean, I just don't really want Siaki Ika getting on the field over my rookie. No injuries, but I was talking about low injury slider, but then we just had a lot less in the second half. I'm giving the game another chance. So I'm thinking maybe we go like this Sunday night. Like maybe we go like I was thinking, because I was looking at our old jerseys. I was like, maybe we wear like the old white ones. Like they're definitely interesting. But I was thinking like all white. like this. And then like the Broncos could wear yeah, where are these? Alright, we need this dub, even though they're a better team than us. Come on. We gotta pull out a miracle.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Titans and the Broncos under the lights on Sunday night.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here in Encounter Field at Mile High in Denver. And just like that, the season has reached October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad. But I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going to hot streak heading into Halloween.
Are y'all calling this a tank bowl right now? Anyway, bring it on, Denver. It'd be funny if we had each other's picks. That'd make this a very funny scenario, but no, the Cowboys have our pick. There's two reasons why we need this win. One, because we've been sucking. And two, because we have the Broncos pick. So we need them to lose a game so their draft stock gets better. So we can either draft someone really high, which is probably what we're going to do, or ship it out, which is unlikely. And I also need some morale because we're sucking. All right, man. We haven't put up 30 points yet. They start off a first down carry to Williams, who gets 5 after a broken tackle. I don't know why I like the Broncos helmets, but these ones, I don't know. I don't really care for like colored helmets. I usually prefer black or white, but like these ones are definitely clean. 2nd and 5 for Nix. And he is pressured and sacked. What a move by Ebiketie to get to him. We didn't even need the blitzers. 3rd and 7. And Broncos country to throw. And he will run instead, and he's got it. What a terrible angle that me and Tap took, because that was something else, all right? Because I run up here to potentially guard the deep route, and I realize there's no way I'm getting there in time, so I have to start running back down. And then Tap follows? Look how far he is from the line of scrimmage. The receiver can't do anything. Like, at least I'm trying to tackle him. Like, oh my god, that's so bad. They're all the way in our territory. We can't have our defense playing bad. That's not even the worst. Like, that's not even where most of our injuries are at. It's Javonte Williams again, and he gets 5 again. And of course we jump, but there's no flags, as that was an out route. Okay. Thought that was going to be a curl or something. 1st and 10. Nix will throw if he can find somebody, which so far he can't. Baker got him after a gain of 9. I mean, after a gain of 1 is 2nd and 9. That went way better than the last run attempt they had on us. Devontae Wyatt and Jedrick Wills both inked new contracts recently. That's a great tackle, but even greater catch by Mark Andrews. As it will be 3rd and 1. And Devontae Wyatt just now joined this team, but we've already liked what we've seen. We've already said we want you back for another season. And it's caught, and I can't remember your name. Yeah, Troy Franklin, as I said, caught twice like an idiot. Gets the Broncos to the 1. Our man coverage has been not good so far. And I can't really tell who moved. It was the offense. First and goal at the 5 instead of the 1. Nix to throw. Wide open. I mean, what is that? I mean, can you get more open than that? Clearly, we shouldn't have had Blitzer here, but even then, Hooker could have easily said, you know what, Sutton's locked up, let me guard this guy, but he watches him get open in the zone. Same for Starks, who's kind of just like, I don't think I really need to guard him, I'm just going to sit here instead. And, I mean, I'm on a guy, he's not, but there's no way he's getting Andrews in time, like, you two are not guarding anybody. I mean, you technically are, he has this, like, one of you two, or you, who aren't guarding anyone, make a play. Oh, at least we get to see the return of Pollard. And I don't even care about really the win. I care about not giving these guys a momentum boost to boost their pickup. Because if we end up being trash with the 22nd pick in the draft, I'm going to have to probably trade up for what I want and lose even more picks and players. Jackson up to the 31. So I could like, if the Broncos do end up being good by the trade deadline, what I could do is, like, include a Conklin or Skoronski to get a worse team's first-round draft pick. Can we not talk about Will Levis right now? I actually don't hate these old Titans jerseys. I feel like they got more personality now, but these ones aren't bad either. I think I like the white ones more than the blue, just like I do currently. Pollard's first carry goes for 3 yards. Empty set for Levis. And he gets it out. Marvin Mims, the former Bronco, to the 46. Yep, he was included in that trade with Simmons. Play action, look. Levis can't get the ball away. Knocked down and incomplete. They said 4. And we still got beat just because we just had to call play action. I mean, J.C. Latham, dude, got beat by Andrew Van Ginkel. 2nd and 10. Pollard gets 5. 3rd and 5. Kind of need this conversion. More than kind of. Levis wants Marvin Mims, who beat the defensive back. It's overthrown. Great job, Will. You've really proven us why you were a Pro Bowler last year. We're very proud of you. A wide open revenge tour for Marvin Mims, and you messed it up. And it's caught by Tap at the 6. That's where the Broncos will start. This game isn't over yet, guys. Come on. Keep going. You know we're aiming for a big punt or safety or something here. And Mark Andrews is immediately going to make the grab. I mean, dude, this man coverage has been so bad. But, I mean, Arizona hasn't been good either. Like, what do you really want us to do? And, yep, Snead got beat by Sutton that time, who's all the way to the 31. We're really making Bo Nix look like, I don't even know. Feels so poised in the pocket right now. I mean, now he's not as he's sacked! The long-time Titan Harold Landry slammed him for a loss of 10. And he was ready to get that ball out, man. You could see it. He was ready to take that deep shot to one of the 2 deep receivers. Look at that! Oh, he's finna throw it to Snead's guy. You could see it, but he just tucks it in. He's like, oh, I'm finna fumble. I wish Levis would do that more often. It's gonna be 2nd and 20. I don't want to play this back, but I really don't want them to convert. So even if it makes it 3rd and 10, I'm fine. And they get it out. It'll be 3rd and 13 after a grab by the former Broncos rival with the Chiefs, Mecole Hardman. 3rd and 13. Knicks has 4 receivers to the left, and he ends up dumping it off to Williams, who is down short. 4th and 5 late in this first quarter.
So on 4th down, it's
And the Broncos will punt.
out to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in
Pollard is returning. Okay, clearly our depth chart is a little bit messed up after all the injuries and returns. Because Pollard should not be on any plays that are on special teams. That should still be Jackson. Looks like everything else is fine. Actually, do I put in one of our younger running backs at power back? I mean, he's by far best receiving and power back. We're not going to do that.
yards before they bring him
I'm not going to make my team worse just to get rookies in that I know are never going to start.
and the Titans will get set to
I'm trying to win this game. Levis to throw. Looking short. That's Calvin Austin. He loves throwing the number 82s. That's what Levis loves to do. And that's the end of the first quarter. Down by 7, but we're nowhere near out.
we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Man, I look so bad at this game. I'm telling you, as soon as I get back in the competitive Madden, I'm going to show y'all. I'm not trash. It's just that this team is just really bad. So is the coach suggestions. They're usually making me choose something I don't really want to do. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not great at Madden 25, but I was great at Madden 24. So don't believe me? Watch my Madden head-to-head. Well, I'm not anything special. I'm just better than most of the average players in Madden. I've been playing this game for a long time, especially for my age. 1st and 10. And here goes Okonkwo. Yep, keep improving that trade stock, buddy. Okay, the first injury in this game, it is not even us. I think that's Zach Allen, and it is. He's never given me a feeling of a guy who would wear number 99. I don't know why. He just never has. Let's get Surtain up and out of here. And we can't get the ball out, and he fumbled. I didn't even push throwaway. I was really just trying to find something. You can't even say that I fumbled because I got hit as I was throwing, because I did not try to throw the ball. I didn't push a button. I was basically accepting the sack because I was scared that if I tried to throw it away while running, I would have fumbled, but I ended up fumbling anyway, so I guess I'm the fool. Even though I'm not really making a throwing mistake, Levis still has to fumble. He's not being our QB next year. Even if he was playing decently, I still wouldn't re-sign him for that contract, so he's just rubbing salt in his own wound. Four receivers to the left, to one side again. Bo Nix sacked for a 3rd time. Devontae Wyatt. And the Broncos, despite having 3 opportunities to score so far, have only succeeded once. And the punt is away. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds. It will at the 10. It's not really inside our 10. It's just at our 10. Gift to Pollard. Sheds away and is off to the races. Tony Pollard fights to the 33. And there goes Burks. Should have kept my mouth shut because he's out of the game. Let's just take a look at Zach Allen for a second. And, okay. Burks tore his abdominal. Oh, no, I think that's a glitch. That should be, Spears, right? Right there? Because Spears is... I'm just confused right now. Maybe he really did tear his abdominal. Because where is Spears? I didn't put him on IR. He should be on the roster. This game is really confusing me. But let's just continue. 1st and 10. Pollard up the middle. We'll get a few. Give to the outside. Pollard tripped up for a loss of 4. And it was an abdominal tear. That's yet another multi-week injury. I think it would be more tolerable if not every injury was for a long period of time, as that's picked off. I got no excuse or explanation for that one. This team went 12-5 last season, by the way. Bo Nix fires short. Got the Sutton. Dude, that catch was not that impressive. Calm down. Just couldn't find the right gap. Williams inside the 2. So now we don't have our first or third string. Dude, this is just like insane how beat up this team is. We might win one game. And that's it. Yeah, I wanted to convince myself not to lower the slider, but if every week, injury I guess either I got a Bruce Thurman taking me out for a week or an injury that takes me out for 4, it's going to have to go down, because even if it means less injuries, it also means my entire team won't be gone. Because there's only been 2, but both of them is the labor's out for at least like 5 weeks. The tear's gonna be out for 4. Like, that's already 2 major injuries. This is gonna be a big carry that's ruined by a penalty. Can't wait to face like a 79 overall team or something. Give me some sort of a morale boost. I mean, dude, that's a 4-man rush. We're like literally we're not doing anything well. What are you do, Jedrick? He's clearly an edge rusher. Look at his stance. That's an edge rusher, man. He went to double block somebody for no reason. Our collective IQ is like 15. Oh no. Yep. Well, it looks like the Broncos are going to have a slightly better pick after this game. Oh my God. Hooker was so cooked. At least Evan Leonard gets probably a whole half to play. I mean, Brissett would be getting minutes if I was still trying to win games, but have you seen how this team has played since Russell's injury? We haven't won since his injury. Wait, was he hurt for the Giants game? I can't even remember. Like, the earlier games where I was actually playing well are just a blur. Well, this is the only play that can revive our... No, this is clear man coverage. This isn't going to work. Once again, man, why are we not blocking anyone? Was that the exact same script? The play went. We called the same play, and then they did too, and Connor Williams did the same thing. I mean, Jedrick Wills did the same thing. I mean, dude, if you want to tell me I'm going to lose, just tell me before the game starts.
Levis now against the blitz.
Pollard, enough for a first down.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Just fire it, dude. I mean, hey, he made an attempt.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Flag down. This could be
All right, already a flag. It might be a free play. Mims has positioning, and Mims got it. Down inside the 5.
and they take him down, but there's a flag.
Seems like somebody was lined up off sides. Of course, we're going to be declining that. It was on Michael Carter.
Took the free play deep, Brock, and that
Something's happening now, at least.
defense still really
I would really love like a running back direct snap right here. I don't know why, but it's in college football, and it's a pretty decent play.
eyes time rolling right.
just throw it.
He's marking over something here. This checks it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight with
And Pollard, first of the season, finally.
The Titans jumps on the lead off before the half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point.
Well, I guess it's still a game.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7.
I kind of miss Burks already. I know he did well on the immediate drive after he got hurt, but
The Broncos off
I like Burks.
and things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Going on first down, Nix.
Big hit by Baker, incomplete. It's comeback time, baby.
One of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that
I feel like I've been speaking way too soon. I'm probably going to regret it. He says he throws. Nix gets the ball out in time.
there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away.
3rd and 10. And it's a handoff to Williams. And we get the ball back before the break.
Mild gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Ryan Wright.
Shaquan Jackson to return.
He's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
And Jackson just get out of bounds at the 35.
Check the yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. Throwing out on first down. Levis.
Dude, can we get some blocking from you, Jedrick?
Defensively, as that one falls incomplete.
He's actually just the worst offensive lineman out of nowhere. I gave him the contract and he gave up on football. I'm never paying anybody prematurely again. Oh yeah, Patrick Surtain's gonna lock that one up, or maybe not! Calvin Austin again!
They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the big play
Hurrying back to the line.
territory and field goal.
No! Oh, he dropped it.
And that's incomplete.
I want bullet passing back.
On first down. Almost a completion.
Because that's like 90% of my interceptions nowadays. Just me trying to throw a bullet pass and it floating in the air.
Defense showing blitz. Levis.
Dump off to Okonkwo,
That's an 11.
who has enough for a first.
First down. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the red zone now.
Oh, why is he here? I mean, dude, Will it was a linebacker blitz. I'm assuming he went in untouched. Yeah, Will Levis is getting abused because Connor Williams decides. He literally looks at him. He makes a decision and says no. He literally steps away. I mean, and then Pollard is no.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I feel like Bank will write out in those videos where they just make a compilation of him complaining, but it actually makes sense because he has every right to complain, and I was down, so wait, is the time gonna keep going? Well, they reset the clock. Yeah, but the time is still going. Oh, okay, just waste the rest of the time for me. Thanks. This game is so rigged. 24-second runoff.
Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. DeAndre Swift, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. The Broncos got a strong first half from their signal caller, Bo Nix. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2 touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some...
I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is mad levels of rigging I haven't seen since like Madden 22. I've not been enjoying this. Levis, once again, just is like a completely different quarterback since I lowered those sliders. 8 of 44 for Pollard, a touchdown. Austin's been getting open downfield. So was Mims. I mean, we have sacks. They have 5 in the first half. Oh, no, this is both. They have 2. I was like, wait, do they really have 5? 2 interceptions by the same linebacker. We're nearing the first down margin. We should maybe get some staff points. We've already allowed more than 20 points. Like, there's no honor in this football game.
See here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you,
let's try this again.
Kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
I feel like they're gonna lock Pollard up. Oh, I could. The game made me pump fake or something. I'm not really sure what happened. I don't really know. Let's go, Levis. Yeah, that's like your best play of the season. This is going to require some blocking, guys. This play needs time to develop. It needs time to cook. Mims can't do it. That's a Russell catch every day, though. Even though I can't compliment him too much because he can't stay on the field. Pollard enough for a first. We're still fighting. Somehow. Levis rolls out to his left. Tries to throw a crossbody. That's the worst throw I've ever seen. And that'll be Will Levis's last play. Maybe ever. What was that? I'm not even gonna go in the replay. I tried to set my feet so I could throw it cross body, but he stops moving, starts moving again once I threw the ball, does a 360, launches the ball actually like 10 yards. I mean, is that not the worst QB you've ever seen? And I had to play with Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time.
Man, if this was against any other team, I'd be fine, but we need the Broncos to lose football games.
Nothing but the end zone in front of them.
At least they're in a tough division. Guess who's back? Back again. Leonard's back. Please kill me.
Not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of. Now, over the test of time, turnovers are the number one thing that can cost you games.
Pollard, another nice give and another nice gain.
Feel the defense, they get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
I think it's time to change tunes. Like, I don't really see an advantage of having Will Levis in for us this season. We're not really tanking because we don't have our pick, but, like, winning games isn't exactly our focus either. Oh, thanks for bumping him, man. Oh, my God. Third and 8. Sertan did not do anything there, but yet you're going to give him X Factor, because of course you are. Well, I wanted to make that throw, but we're not going to be able to. Leonard has enough. Move the chains. I can't remember when I signed Leonard. I know I didn't draft him. I just don't remember when I signed him. Nice give by Pollard. For Pollard. Another first down. When did Connor Williams break his ribs? Keep the energy sliders up, they said. It'd be fun, they said. It'd be realistic. Can one of y'all get open? There's like a Kirk Cousins level fall off, except it was in between seasons instead of in the middle of a season, which is somehow worse. Nice block by Sanders. That should be enough room. Pollard takes it in for his second touchdown of the game. Welcome back. Oh, our punter can't tackle. Makes sense. Do you think that, can we not play this trash song, please? I don't. Anyway, Broncos looking to score again to make themselves once again comfortable. I'm right there, baby. Where would this defense be without me? Okay. I just don't got much to say about that one. Maybe I should have been playing deeper, but I don't know. I feel like 2 deep safeties should be enough every time. And he says he throws, it doesn't matter, it's perfect accuracy anyway. Bo Nix is the next Josh Allen.
before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.
You can see like how much not having a great QB affects us, because if Will Levis gets hit there, he's fumbling every time. He's not making an absolute dot to Mark Andrews. Can't tackle Javonte. This has been fun. It's been a while since I've been blown out like this. Like, even the Texans lost, like, or the Dolphins lost. They didn't feel like this. I'm getting embarrassed on both sides of the field. The only thing that's going even remotely well is, like, sometimes my pass rush and my running game. Like, that's it. Can't really throw the ball. Can't stop their run or pass offense.
Here comes Austin.
Can't block.
Coverage team gets him down.
Apparently can't call good plays.
The Titans back out on offense.
Can't keep my players on the field and healthy. Pollard's probably going to be hurt before he hits 100 yards, let's be honest.
Drive starts out with a first
Evan Leonard knows he's not going to start. Like, especially if the Broncos suck, we're going to have a new QB here, but I respect him more than I respect Levis. Okay, I tried to see what I could do by pitching that to Austin. I'm kind of grateful it didn't end up happening. 2nd and 3. At least Jeffrey Simmons has been non-existent. I expect he's about to pick me now because I'm talking about him. Pollard over 100.
to move the chain.
Yeah, this is season 1 Pollard. I mean, season 3 Pollard was good. 2 Pollard was good as well, but season 1 Pollard was a different thing. Probably because he's like our only good player on offense. Just, okay. We need Russell and Burks back, not just because they can catch, but also because they can get open. And I like Austin and Mids, but Jackson being there doesn't really do much for us. I say he gets a 0-yard gain, which is also technically a 0-yard loss if you want to look at it more positively. Caught by Pollard, trying to get as outside as possible. He'll be short. I don't really see a reason to go for it. Like, we've already accepted our fates. As Stonehouse punt is away. Nice punt. Down at the 6.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we see some of the
Probably should be one more running play before the end of the 3rd quarter. Oh no, they're gonna throw. Okay. Make a play. Sneak! Get back to it! Okay, good defense. I haven't seen enough Bushrod today. Probably just the defense I'm playing, though. Nice job, Baker. Why are we playing like this on defense now? 3rd and 10. I don't know why they're throwing so much, but give me that. Do I not deserve anything good? What did I do to this game? Alright, at least we start in Broncos territory. It's been a fun one. And the 4th quarter. It makes me mad that injuries have to go down, not because of the amount, but because of the severity of them. Just every player that gets hurt is out for at least 4 weeks. I know I keep mentioning that, but it's because I really don't want to lower injuries. But I haven't had a multi-week injury in a week, like, all season. Maybe there's been 1 week. As Austin has a 1st down. Why is it that, like, I'm just immediately start playing better when I have Evan Leonard on the field? It's not even like he's really a better quarterback. It's just like when I guess I'm just making better decisions when he's here. I don't really know how that works. Maybe that's just kind of how it is with every quarterback. I'm not really sure. Like every time you just bring in a younger quarterback, you just feel more like confidence. I don't know. I don't really mind stat padding Pollard right now.
And he's dropped just short of the mark.
Oh, sir, we've been injured too many times for you to be playing around and trying to do head balancing. We don't got time for that, Pollard. Ugh. I don't know why I made a grunting noise like I was actually throwing the ball, but just deal with it. Fullback dive, Sanders. Nice job evading his own blockers for the first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more.
Oh my God, how did Pollard avoid all that? Oh my God, what a nasty stiff arm. Welcome back, Tony Pollard. It's going to be sad to see him go. I tried to get you open, Pollard, but you didn't want to. And Evan Leonard fumbles. Broncos recover. I tried the slide. You saw the slide animation. Usually whenever a slide animation starts, it doesn't matter what you do, but whenever I slide, the game is free to just change it. So, gotta love it. It's crazy that Levis is getting benched over only after week 5, but he's just been playing so bad that it doesn't even make sense to keep him starting. Third and 8. Are you serious, Wyatt? They run it again. They'll punt. There's just no one open. I went through my reads. I'm not an idiot. I don't follow one route. I went through 3. None of the 3 are open. If you say I should have went through more than 3 reads before getting pressured, I mean, I don't know what to say. At least we've been bullying Simmons today, even without Connor Williams. Like, we're saying anyone else can beat us. We're not letting Jeffrey Simmons beat us. Which I respect it. Run right at that safety, Alston. And he might have positioning. He does. Injury on the Broncos side. That's offsides. Yep. Give me those free 5 yards. I don't know what bro thought he was doing, but... Oh my God. Marquise Bell. I declined it. Nice throw by Leonard as Pollard gets 4. Goes to show him. Dang it. I think it was Wills, who's just had a fun time sucking today. They're not even going to show me. They're scared of me crashing out. And there's another flag. It's dropped anyway. Yeah, I know. There's Wills. They're both Wills. He's just having a lot of fun being bad today. Throwing quickly. Marvin Mims throws off a Bronco. Evan Leonard's throwing a lot of passes, but I mean he's our new starting QB, so it's not really bad.
They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Don't see anything I like. We're trying to do something here, but we don't got the stamina. Yeah, we are abused and sacked. Four players in the area. Okay, we've got our yards and our first downs. We need 7 more rushing yards. Can y'all give us the ball back, perhaps? I just need the ball back. Like, I just want the extra staff points. I don't really care, like, what it entails. Did he just call a fullback dive? I don't even know how I feel about that. They will throw. It's a screen. Don't let him get it. Thank you. They might actually go for it now. I probably should have called a timeout. Nope. Well, that's 3 losses in a row after starting 1-0-1. I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, obviously, this isn't our full capacity. But also, I've seen some bad stuff from players who normally play. Of course, not my go Evan Leonard. He could never do something wrong. Yeah, thanks a lot, team, for helping me get this staff point go. Are they actually trying to stop the run? Like, do they really, like, why are they blitzing, man? This is actually annoying. It's like they don't want you to get my 7 yards for some reason. That's just rude. Like, sir, let me get my yards. I just need 7 rushing yards. Thank you. Oh, that's not even enough. I need another yard. Game, you're not going to do me like this. It's a flag. Hopefully it's actually supposed to be offsides. I'm just going to decline it. Alright, have my yards. Now I'm just going to throw deep passes. And Mims got it. Might as well try to score now. Hey, you say I'm just being salty. I'm saying I think I can actually win this game, and that's confidence. Leonard, please. I mean, are you not going to move out my way, Frere? Like, do you have a brain in that head? That's my only question. And I know it's one that's not going to get answered because you don't have a brain, so you're not going to be able to answer the question. But I guess that also kind of answers my own question. So, Find somebody. There's Austin. There's a touchdown. You know I'm going to do this onside kick even though I know the game's over, right? What am I doing? We could have fumbled that, but he did not. Woohoo! Oh, that's the wrong side of the field.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Why can't we keep? Why do I have to trade my first round pick away for Quincy Russell? has not gone too well, has it? Because now I have a worse record than the Broncos.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
All right, well, Evan Leonard showed some bright spots, 10 of 15. He's our new starting QB. Pollard was great. Austin was too, and Mims. I mean, defense was definitely a defensive unit on the field. It was indeed that. How long was this stream? It's been already 105. It hasn't felt that long. Jedrick Wills, I mean, is there anything that would help you after what how you just performed? You should be ashamed of yourself, man. Anyway, Bushrod, I mean, you didn't really make any plays today. And finally, Braxton Tapp. Miss you being a 75. I mean, a superstar, buddy. I'm so good at this game. God love the 2 new injuries. We got Burks and we got Williams, both out for the next 3 games. They'll return when Russell returns. Luckily, the injury slide is going down a little bit because, I mean, I've had how many of my stars have gotten hurt? So my starting 2 running backs have both gotten hurt. All 3 of my starting receivers have gotten hurt at some point. My starting center and my 2 guards. That's 8 of my, if you include the starting running back, that's 8 of my 12 starters. I mean, Pierce Crosby's getting offers. But yeah, that's 2/3. These are not great offers. I thought I was getting a little bit more for Skur. But also, something they should probably add to the game is trades for specifically picks. Because why does every trade have to be for a player? I never said I wanted that. I never said I wanted a player. But luckily for me, my pick is the 3rd pick right now, and that's the Cowboys. I'm stuck with the 12th pick, so that's nice. I would have the 3rd pick right now if I didn't trade it for Russell, who can't stay on the field. With a player meeting, then we play the Cowboys, so we definitely have to win that one. But any stories? No. All right. Well, see you guys next time. Adios.